Okay, so I'm camera shy and I'm ashy, but I have an unpopular opinion that I'm willing to share, but I'm not necessarily willing to bend on. Listen, I never tell my children because I said so. I never have them do something. Their follow through or their resolve should not be because mommy said so. It's either a rule that I already had put in place and you should adhere to the rule that I set before you, or if things change and something comes up, I try to take as much time as I can to explain to them the reason I'm having them do what it is that I'm having them do. Why is this person parked like this? Never because I said so. Because I said so. My mom didn't raise us like that. There were times where she didn't have time to explain. Sorry. These alarms, y'all. My alarms have to be going off at the top of the hour. There were times where she didn't have a long time to explain the reasoning why we had to do what it was when we had to do it. But it was never that, you know, that's just what it is at all times. Because I said so. You got to do what I said because I said. Why are you saying this? That's not teaching children how to govern themselves accordingly, right? Like, if everything is to be done in decency and in order, if there's no order, there's no rule, and then it's always just because. So are we going off your emotion? Are we going off your, like, what is happening? It does not teach children to temper themselves in, like, situationally, if that, I don't even know if that is making sense. But here's the backside of this, is the integrity, right? I am so big on integrity. If I make it a rule for you, it has to be a rule for me. That's hard. That is definitely hard a lot of days. The challenge is that, like, let me give you a for instance. Oh, here's one. My eldest two are about to be teenagers. My daughter will be 13 next week. Ooh, that just hit real hard. Sorry, you seen her laugh in real time. Ooh, so hold on. That means I'm about to have a teenager, a preteen, a toddler, and a newborn. And I already knew that, but dang, that just, sorry. Okay, back to what I was saying. My teenager and my preteen, they're not testy, but sometimes certain things make me look, you know, at them like, I'll be looking over them glasses like, these not even prescription. Where are you coming from right now? What is happening? They'll pop a thumbs up at me. I do not, like, I'm not even still going over the train tracks. I do not like a thumbs up. I don't like thumbs up from grown people. I definitely don't want your adolescent thumb in my face. I hate thumbs up. So my daughter, she kept doing it for a long time before I said, okay, this is the new rule. Don't throw me a thumbs up. You could do the little Chinese, what is this? A heart. You could do that. You could, don't throw me no A-OK. Just be mindful of your hands when you talk to me.
It's party time.
Sorry, that's for the toddler. I'm telling you, these alarms are off the chain. So she kept throwing the thumbs up, and I'm like, I don't have a rule in place. It can't just be because I said not to do it. Sorry, it can't just be because that's mommy's rule. I just can't do it. I said, I don't like thumbs up. If you shoot me a thumbs up, you're gonna have to do push-ups for it. I'm not gonna whoop you, but you're gonna push them out. You're gonna push out them thumbs ups. She started racking up push-ups, but she was doing them though, and it wasn't because mommy said so. My reasoning is, it feels patronizing. Don't patronize me by shooting me a thumbs up if I give you an instruction. If you if you're acknowledging that you understand the instruction, say yes ma'am, say yes mom, or say okay. You don't have to say yes ma'am and mom all the time. Depending on how warm my neck is, you may have to say yes ma'am, but just acknowledge that you hear what I'm saying. Do not put your thumb up at me. So okay, you know, a few times she had to do a couple push-ups, you know, but guess what happened? Her thumbs ups is rubbed off on me. I caught myself giving her a thumbs up. She said something, she did something that I needed a favor or something like that, and I said, thank you, baby. And then I said, oh, look, mom's thumb is up. Sorry, I'm shaking y'all. And she was just like, you know, and I said, see, I cannot be a hypocrite. If you have to do push-ups for your thumbs ups, I have to do push-ups for my thumbs up. She was taken aback, like, Mom, no, you don't have to do that. I said, yes, I do. What? How hypocritical of me to not have to do push-ups for thumbs ups when you have to. Don't you have to do them? She was like, yeah, but I'm the child. I said, right, and I'm the mom. So if you have to do 10 push-ups per thumbs up, I have to do 15 per thumbs up. And I had gotten to a point, no, so I didn't do them that initial time, but then I shot her another thumbs. It's because I forgot. But then I shot her another thumbs up, 2 days later? And I said, babe, that's the second thumbs up in 2 days. I have to do 30 push-ups. I stopped I was still pregnant. This was about maybe 3 months ago. I knocked them push-ups out. And today, the reason I thought about it is because it's Wednesday. So maybe 2 or 3 days ago, I shot her another thumbs up. And then remembered that I had shot one maybe a week and a half before that. So I owe her 30 push-ups. And guess what? I'm going to do them. I pay my debts. And I'm teaching that to my children. Don't allow anybody to require something of you that they're not willing to do. The Bible speaks about that. I would say the sect of individuals that it speaks of, but y'all, I'm real passionate about it, so I'm gonna hold off this time. But if someone requires something of you, make sure that they're willing to do what's required. And also too, if you're requiring something of someone, make sure it's something that you are comfortable doing and familiar with. You know what I mean? Like, don't say, you know, don't require something of someone that not only are you not comfortable with, but you're not even familiar with it. You got somebody doing something that you don't know nothing about. That we got to answer for a lot more things than we know, y'all. We got to answer for some of these things. And our Father, like, he means you gonna reap what you sow. So sometimes just repent. Like, okay, Father, you know what? I did not fully understand what I was doing, but now that I have the understanding of my foul, please forgive me and help me to do better, so that when it's required of me, I'm able to stand. I want to be able to stand on all that I'm doing. I know I have to answer for every deed, every word, every... Come on, truck. I'm about to show y'all this truck. Dang, I can't turn the camera around. Okay, I'm about to go. Oh, I should have showed you that truck. Point is... No, not the point is. Dear younger years, have integrity. Grow your integrity. Like, strengthen your integrity. Soup up. This truck is following me now. Soup up your integrity. I'll be catching all my real-time stuff. Shalom.